Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. Seriously, right here, right now, something as so insane, as so unreal is happening in the NFL. If you thought you'd seen it all, think again. Because what I'm about to reveal could change the game forever. No exaggeration, no hype just for attention. This is the real deal. Something huge is unfolding during this offseason, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss the most historic move in NFL history. I promise you, what I'm about to say is confirmed, it's credible, and it's absolutely shocking. We're talking about a trade so massive it could shake up the entire league, but here's the kicker. You, yes you, are one of the few who knows the secret. Something even the biggest insiders don't want to talk about yet. Don't even think about clicking away or ignoring this because this isn't just another rumor. This is the move that will redefine the NFC and send shockwaves through the NFL halls of power. And I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. Keep your eyes glued because what's coming next will blow your mind. But first, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and turn on the notifications, because if you're not in the Insider Club, you're just in the dark. And trust me, those who are in the know are already preparing for what could be the biggest coup of 2026. If you want the truth, the behind-the-scenes scoop, stay locked in right here because what you're about to hear will change the way you see the NFL forever. Now let's get into the deep, dark, and explosive details that no one's talking about yet. Because the NFL's biggest power brokers are in secret meetings, locking down plans that will shake the leagues, and at the center of it all, Darren Payne. Yes, that's right, Darren Payne, the once unstoppable force for Washington's defense, a player whose name has been whispered in the corridors of power for MONTHS. Why? Because the moment Washington finished 5-12 with their entire season collapsing like a house of cards, everyone knew Payne was about to be the biggest chess piece in this offseason's game of NFL domination. Say it with me, Darren Payne, defensive tackle. Former Alabama star, the man who dominated college football and then stormed the NFL with immense power, relentless pressure, and a game-changing presence. But don't get it twisted. What you see on Sundays, that's just the surface. Beneath the surface, a storm is brewing with endless possibilities, and that storm, it's heading straight for the Green Bay Packers. Now I know what you're thinking. What? Darren Payne to the Packers? Yes, that's exactly what is happening behind the scenes. You heard it here first. The Packers have been quietly negotiating, making secret calls, and plotting a move so bold it could mark a new era for the franchise. But they're doing it under the radar. Why now? Because Payne is a free agent, yes, a prime trade target, and with Washington's disastrous season and internal chaos, everyone knows he's on the move. But this isn't just about getting rid of dead weight. No, this is about making a statement. About transforming a team that has struggled for years into a true NFL powerhouse. You see, Payne is not just a player. He's an impact player. A difference maker at nose guard who can disrupt the pocket, collapse defenses, and create chaos in the backfield. Last season, before he was ejected for a punch that sparked headlines, he was showing flashes of the old Darren Payne. 5 sacks, nearly 50 pressures, the kind of disruptive force that makes offenses lose sleep. Can you imagine that guy lining up next to Kenny Clark in Green Bay? It's a nightmare for any quarterback, and the Packers know this. Brian Gutekunst, LaFleur, they're all working behind closed doors, plotting a masterstroke that could redefine the NFC landscape. And here's the kicker, Payne's contract. It's an absolute gold mine for Green Bay. Washington's cap hit is a staggering $28 million in 2026. Yes, nearly $30 million. But the Packers have the cap space, the appetite, the vision. They're willing to sacrifice some draft picks, maybe a mid-rounder or two, just to land Payne and give their defense the ultimate upgrade. Imagine Payne in green and gold, what that would do to the NFC North, to Philadelphia, to the league. It's a seismic shift waiting to explode. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about the deeper game here. Payne's trade is not just about immediate impact. No, it's about setting a precedent. The NFL is going through a revolution, and teams like Green Bay are still catching up. The Packers, under LaFleur, are determined to build a defense that can carry them deep into the playoffs, maybe even to their first Super Bowl in decades. Payne is the missing piece. The player who can transform their interior line from decent to dominant, from good to legendary. And you better believe the NFL's top brass know this. Rumors are swirling about how Green Bay is willing to pay the price because they see the potential, not just of Payne's talent, but of what he represents. A new era of NFL domination for the Packers. This isn't just about a player, this is about history. The Packers front office sees it. GMs from rival teams see it. Even the media already knows that once this move drops, everything changes. The league will never be the same. Imagine a defense featuring Payne, Kenny Clark, Key Walker, and a revamped secondary. Oh my God, what offenses are going to do? How will other teams respond? It's a chess game at a level that only a few can comprehend. And don't forget the emotional side, the heart of this story. Payne isn't just a talented athlete. He's a guy who's been overlooked at times, underrated, but always fierce. The NFC North has always been about grit and toughness, and Payne embodies that. He's a guy who plays with fire, with passion, who hates to lose. He's a leader in the locker room, a guy who can rally the team in the toughest moments. Imagine what it would do to the Packers' culture, bringing in a leader like Payne, someone who's hungry for respect after a rocky 2025 season, who wants to leave a legacy that the entire NFL will remember. You see, this move is bigger than just football. It's about making a statement, about saying, we are here to stay, we are a force to be reckoned with. The Packers' fan base has been waiting for this moment for years. It's been too long since the Packers truly dominated the league, since the Lombardi days, since those glory years. But with Payne in the defensive trenches, hope isn't just a feeling, it's a certainty. The very fabric of the Packers' identity will be rewritten with this move. Now, hold on tight, because what's about to come next will push your adrenaline to the max. Picture this, Payne running out onto Lambeau Field in a green and gold uniform, the roar of 80,000 fans shaking the earth. The camera zooms in on his intense eyes, his powerful frame ready to crush anything standing in his way. The tunnel echoing with chants, Darren. Darren, as he flexes, confident, unstoppable. That's not a dream, that's a near-future reality if this trade happens. And trust me, once Payne steps foot in Lambeau, the league will stand up and take notice. This is the kind of move that turns a team into a dynasty. Think about it, championships, MVP debates, legendary moments. Payne in Green Bay could be the guy to finally bring the Lombardi trophy back home. The fans will worship him, the rival teams will dread him, and the NFL media will scream about how the Packers just took a leap into greatness. But what about the rivalry, the NFC North, the NFC itself? It's all about to change. The Lions, the Bears, the Vikings, they're all watching nervously because they know Payne in Green Bay isn't just an addition, it's a statement, a declaration of war. The Packers are coming back with a vengeance, and Payne is the sword. You can already see the headlines, Green Bay's new beast, the NFL's most feared interior pass rusher, Payne's green and gold takeover. And every single one of those headlines will be justified. And I haven't even told you the best part yet, the future, the legacy. Payne's move to Green Bay could be the beginning of a new chapter, one where the Packers dominate for the next decade, winning Super Bowls, raking in millions, and etching their name in history right alongside legends like Lombardi, Favre, and Rodgers. This isn't just a fantasy, it's an impending reality if the stars align, if the trade goes through, if Payne chooses the Green Bay Packers. And I assure you, every step of this journey is being orchestrated right now in silence, in secret meetings. But soon it will all come out, and when it does, the league will go into chaos, fans will lose their minds, NFL analysts will be stunned, Vegas odds will shift overnight. Mark my words, the moment Payne lands in Lambeau, the whole NFL landscape will shift. Green Bay goes from a rebuilding team to a championship contender overnight. The era of mediocrity ends. A new dynasty begins. So, if you thought this offseason was just about some minor moves, think again. Because the biggest, most explosive, most game-changing move is quietly happening now. And it's all centered around Darren Payne, the man, the legend in the making, destined to reshape the NFL's very foundation. And you, my friend, are one of the rare few who knows the truth before the world catches on. Now I want you to do one thing, smash that like button like your team's championship hopes depend on it. Because you are part of the inside club now, the ones who see what's coming. Share this video, tell every Packers fan you know, history is about to be made. The NFL will never forget the day Darren Payne joined Green Bay, the day the league changed forever. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because what's coming next will blow the roof off. It's the kind of story that legends are made of. The kind of move that will echo through eternity. This is not just football, this is history in the making, and you're right here witnessing it all unfold. The future? It's written in the stars. The Green Bay Packers with Payne are destined for greatness. And no one can stop what's coming, because once Payne dons that green and gold, the NFL's future is set in stone. And you, my friend, are on the front lines of the greatest story never told until now.